We have a very special treat on today's Rolanda. Have you ever wondered how the women of Baywatch manage to look so incredible running around on TV in their bathing suits? I mean, is it possible for you to achieve that type of look?
Some people stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light.
And that's a job. We're going to meet a makeup artist and hairstylist from the staff of Baywatch. We're going to share the secrets of getting that very special look.
We on Baywatch have the best hair and makeup people. It's just incredible. They take great care of our hair and our skin and our body, everything.
Also, executive producer and star of Baywatch, David Hasselhoff, is going to be joining us.
Something in it for everybody. I've been stopped in elevators by grandfathers saying, my little granddaughter watches that show and she loves the stories. And as the elevator door closes, he goes, yeah, but I watch it for the babes.
But first, we have two stars from Baywatch. One of the latest beauties to join the Baywatch cast was a big hit last season. Tracy's also the first black actress to join the show.
Hi. Hi.
What's your name?
Willow, what's yours?
Jordan. Is there something wrong?
I'm lost.
Oh, let's see if I can help you.
A lot of people lost on the beach would like to be found by Tracy. And Baywatch beauty Nancy Vallon is also joining us. She has had the pleasure of playing one of David Hasselhoff's on-screen love interests.
When I looked at Sam, she took my breath away even more. It was weird. I knew she felt it too. I mean, we both did. It was like we saw each other for the very first time.
Well, I'm pleased to introduce Baywatch beauties Tracy Bingham and Nancy Vallon. Come on, girls. You look adorable. Good to see you. Nice to have you on. Come on, sit down and tell us. Look at these little old short skirts. After you run around in your bathing suit all the time, I mean, it's kind of hard to put on clothes, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty difficult. You know, we're so used to shooting in a swimsuit, so when you go on a regular photo shoot, it gets weird wearing clothing. So
I actually enjoy wearing clothing for a change.
For a change.
Yeah, I try to wear as much as possible.
So tell me about yourselves. How did you get this big break? This is a wonderful career opportunity for you. Start with you, Trace. Go on.
Okay, well, I found out about the audition that there's 1,100 women that auditioned for the role. I was brought in at the final 12, and then I got down to 3, and then I got it.
Oh, my God.
So it was an audition. It was 3 callbacks, a screen test for the Baywatch red swimsuit, and then a swim test.
You beat out 1,100 women. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. When it gets down to that last wire, and there are 3 of you in that audition room, and you're looking at each other, I mean, is that a tough place to be?
It was so tough. When I found out that I got that far, I don't think I've ever been that nervous in my life. I mean, I got in the pool for that entire weekend, swimming, doing the backstroke, the side stroke, diving, everything. I really wanted the part. But there was a point where I didn't think I was going to get it, and I didn't care because I was so frustrated and had so much anxiety. But when I found out I got it, it was just such a blessing. And I got to tell you, Baywatch has changed my life so much.
Baywatch changed my life on the next Rolanda. How did Baywatch change your life? I mean, what were you doing? Tell me about your life before and how it's such a big change.
Well, this time last year, I don't even know what I was doing. When I moved to California about 2 years ago, I'd been on several different television shows. One, which was The Cosby Show, which your producer, Ann Wallace, she actually called me to do the part on the show. And I think she is here today somewhere.
Yeah, she's around here. She's around here. There she is over there. And the greatest stage manager there. Yeah.
So I had other roles such as Married with Children, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I was a Fredericks of Hollywood model. So yeah, thank you. It was
that
great.
man loves you back there. He's just in love. Nancy, where were you? What were you doing? How'd you get this big role and to be the lover of Mr. David Hasselhoff?
I was actually on the pilot episode of Baywatch. I started my career when I was just a teenager. I went to a high school of performing arts. I moved out to New York to try to become an actress. And one thing led to another. I did a show called Ryan's Hope for a couple of years here in New York.
Ryan's Hope.
That was a lot of fun. And then I did a series called Hull High for NBC, which brought me out to L.A. And then I did a few films, one called Loverboy with Patrick Dempsey and Kirstie Alley, film called The Heavenly Kid. I was very, very lucky. My career kept moving forward. And then one day I get a call from the producers saying, Oh, we remember Nancy from the pilot, and we'd really love to have her on the show this season.
What went through
So-
your What went through your
I don't
heart?
have to
there?
try on that bathing suit for anyone. I just got the job.
Oh,
so.
God. It's got to be a lot of work to just coming. I mean, just coming doing the show and putting putting your makeup and
Right.
your hair and your costumes, and I wear clothes. Everything. I mean, how tough is it to stay in shape and to look great in this big an outfit, this big a costume?
It's difficult, but I think before Baywatch, fitness has always been a big part of my life.
She works out all the time.
How much do you work out?
I have a trainer now. I'm working out 6 days a week.
6 days a
We
week.
do, yeah, I'm trying to get
The
some
man's
muscle tone
clapping
here.
again back there.
For Baywatch, they want you to be in shape, and I'm so happy to be on the show, and happy that Baywatch actually pushes me to keep my body in shape. I do an hour of aerobics, half an hour of abdominal crunches, and then a half an hour of weights. So I alternate during 5 or 6 days during the week. But I got to tell you, last night at my hotel, I had my love sriracha on a big New York Italian onion and pepperoni pizza.
She's normal.
I think to stay thin, you got to not eat fat, and what makes you fat is eating fat. So.
Did you eat those chocolates that they left us?
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
you got to splurge every once in a while. You can't deprive yourself. Nancy, do you watch everything you eat?
No, I really don't.
She looks great.
I don't.
And not one little wrinkle of cellulite anyway on that body.
Everything in moderation. That's what my mother taught me. And I think if you eat well for a while, you can go and have your piece of cake or whatever. I don't think it's good to get neurotic about it.
No,
at all.
you can't get neurotic. Well, we're going to pick your brains today about all your beauty your secret. I want to know how you can be on that beach and all that sun, the wind, and all the salt air and still keep your skin together, The star and executive producer of Baywatch, David Hasselhoff, is also going to be joining us, and we're going to meet his real-life love, actress Pamela Bach, and I want to know what she thinks about Nancy over there smooching on her man. The woman of Baywatch, the women of Baywatch share their beauty secrets on today's Rolanda.